Fontainebleau is cold, themeless, and resembles an abandoned shopping mall. The latest addition to the Las Vegas Strip has endured a highly turbulent launch, and the recent drop in tourist traffic has only exacerbated the situation. The property debuted on December 13th, 2023. Situated at the northern tip of the Las Vegas Strip, it draws on the renowned Fontainebleau brand from Miami. The resort features 3,644 rooms, 36 restaurants and bars, a 173,000-square-foot casino, luxury retail along a grand promenade, and major venues such as the Blue Live Theater for concerts, along with the El Ivy nightclub and day club. Standing 67 stories tall, it is intended to lure high-roller gamblers and wealthy travelers who spend lavishly. Nevertheless, in under 2 years, Fontainebleau is facing substantial financial, operational, and regulatory hurdles. These difficulties are intensified by a general downturn in Las Vegas tourism, making it especially challenging for a newcomer to establish a foothold. Let's start with the financial obstacles. In the initial months after opening, reports suggested the resort was hemorrhaging up to $400,000 daily. This arose from operating expenses like payroll, intensive promotion, and everyday costs such as upkeep and utilities, surpassing revenues from accommodations, gambling, and food services combined. By late 2025, the strain persists. Las Vegas has seen a marked decrease in visitors relative to 2024, with fewer air arrivals and diminished convention reservations. Fontainebleau's northern location restricts pedestrian flow, compelling guests to make a deliberate effort to reach it. The resorts focus mainly on affluent patrons, big-stakes players at elite tables, shoppers in upscale boutiques, and exclusive pool patrons has faltered in the current climate. While this tactic maximizes income per visitor during busy times, Las Vegas thrives on a varied clientele: locals for routine gaming, economy tourists for entertainment and buffets, and mid-range guests for general expenditures. Over-prioritizing luxury creates voids and ongoing occupancy. Consequently, the vast public spaces with soaring ceilings and oversized artwork remain underused, prompting visitors to label certain areas as detached or excessively cavernous. Not all 36 dining outlets run at full throttle. Shopping districts experience minimal footfall, and the gaming areas appear deserted. These income deficits heighten the burden from the $3.7 billion bill cost and persistent overheads, including debt interest. Intriguingly, amid these strains, the company lately purchased a neighboring 2.2-acre parcel for $112.5 million, hinting at prospective expansion like extra towers or amenities. Regarding operations and staff, employment has been unstable from the outset. In May of this year, the resort dismissed 60 table game dealers to curb labor expenses and bolster fiscal health. Though these actions offered temporary respite, they compromised service quality. Executive turnover has also been problematic, with key exits including the CFO, CTO, COO, and Director of Beverage Innovation. Compounding matters is a continuing federal probe into anti-money laundering compliance. Documents from the Nevada Gaming Control Board claim the resort extended casino credit to customers without required vetting to spot illegal operations. Nevada gaming authorities are examining suspected money laundering. Authorities indicate the resort might have granted credit sans proper authorizations, breaching state anti-laundering statutes. Fontainebleau President Maurice Wooden maintains any potential infractions occurred prior to his arrival last year. The commission nonetheless approved a 2-year restricted license for Wooden to permit the inquiry and review to proceed. The probe is active and may lead to fines or procedural shifts. Guest approval stands strong at 4 out of 5 stars on TripAdvisor, placing 30th out of 252 Las Vegas hotels. While respectable on the surface, this is disappointingly low for a fresh, premier property. Wynn has sued Fontainebleau, alleging employee poaching. The suit seeks an injunction and recompense. Wynn's statement notes a clear desire for all Las Vegas operators to prosper, benefiting the shared city, but without breaching employee contracts. Another major hurdle for Fontainebleau is vying in the ultra-luxury segment. It is sleek, contemporary, and brand new, yet its site pits it against fierce rivals: Resorts World, Encore, and Wynn, 3 establishments that already embody genuine Vegas opulence. Wynn and Encore in particular have refined their offerings dining in classic Vegas allure over years to retain elite patrons. For a hotel demanding top rates, this is a precarious position. Fontainebleau, meanwhile, is still occupying some areas and striving to generate comparable buzz. Soon after launch, it suffered a public relations disaster. A viral image of nachos from the tavern sportsbook bar, 6 tortilla chips, scant toppings, and tiny sauce cups for $24 spread widely online, damaging the resort's image. Fontainebleau also struggles with authenticity, adopting concepts already established in Vegas, rendering it less distinctive. For instance, it introduced the Oasis ice rink and film screening for winter and holidays, closely mirroring the Cosmopolitan's long-standing rooftop rink and open-air movies. This fuels perceptions of the property as unoriginal. Still, Fontainebleau excels in programming, with theater and clubs consistently booking major acts. Such events draw the bulk of crowds. It has also courted locals and value seekers via free parking and promotions like flash deals to reignite interest. The staff unionized earlier this year, gaining better pay and perks, potentially elevating service standards ahead. This is a make-or-break phase for Fontainebleau. It partly engineers woes by targeting only premium guests and partly suffers from Vegas's tourism slump. Surviving the probe, steadying management, and persistently wooing locals and thrifty visitors are essential to avert collapse. I've been to Fontainebleau a dozen times. From first-hand experience, the rooms and pool are truly upscale and inviting, but the casino floor falls short. The venue's vacancy is accentuated by lofty ceilings and a chilly palate. There's no compelling attraction to pull people in. Bellagio boasts fountains when a lake of dreams, Flamingo its wildlife habitat, and Fontainebleau an inverted 1966 Ford Galaxy. Not something worth a special trip. What are your thoughts on Fontainebleau? Have you stayed there? Do you believe it can pivot and succeed on the Strip? Share in the comments below. Subscribe for more analyses like this. And see you next time.